Hey guys, it's Jordan here, personal trainer at Schenectady JCC, coming to you with another kids-friendly workout. Today for our sports performance, we're focusing on full body, head to toes. We're doing some chest work, some back work, a little bit of core, stomach, as well as that lower back and those glutes, and then throwing some leg and cardio. So it's going to be a little bit of a harder exercise today. A lot of times we're focused on just a couple muscles, but today, like I said, it's going full body, so the whole body is going to get a nice workout today. Before we get into our exercises, we're going to do some warm-ups. All right, for today, our warm-up will be, our first exercise at least of that warm-up is going to be a squat into a leg abduction. All right, so the leg's going to come across, or not across, but outside of the hips, into a nice straight leg. So we're going to squat down first, a nice deep squat, knees or shoulders. All right, in line with the feet, chest is up. We drive up from that squat, and as you come up, one leg at a time, extends out nice and straight, keeping in line with that hip, so it's not coming in front of you or not coming behind you. Each time you're going to switch those legs, and we get the glutes, the hamstrings, and the quads warmed up through the squat, and getting those hips warm through that abduction. Make sure you're controlling down, all right? We're not dropping too quick, and each time you come down with that foot, you're dropping right back into that straight squat position. So we have that normal alignment. There's no pressure on those knees. Let's do 4 more. We got 2 on each side. A nice high lift from that leg. Keep it nice and straight. Feel those hips loosen up. 1 more here. All right, we're gonna go into a little bit of a cardio. Get the heart rate up. Make sure the whole body's ready for a little upper body stretching. So all we're gonna do is just a little easy, do a jog. Bringing those feet up. Bringing the knees up slightly. Just gonna get that heart rate up a little bit. Try to stick to those toes, getting those calves warmed up, pushing those toes in the ground, just keeping the heels up. We're gonna go 15 more seconds. And here comes the last 5. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and our last one. All right, guys, like I said, it's full body, so some upper chest and back stretches are gonna be involved in a little bit of our warm-up today. So with the chest stretch, all we're going to do is bring our arms behind us. If we can, we bring those hands together, lifting up nice and away from that butt. Squeeze through those shoulders and try to really push those hands as far as you can behind you, nice and straight. If you can't grab the hand, that's fine. If you can, it's a little bit easier. Squeeze those shoulder blades, which allows us to pull the chest apart. A nice stretch there. Reversing it back around. All right, I just want to bring the hands nice and straight in front of you. Again, if you can hold that hand, if not, just nice straight arms. Exact opposite. You're gonna squeeze through that chest, okay? Pulling together here, and bringing those shoulder blades apart in that back. All right, when you wanna focus on doing this, is not pulling those shoulders forward. Keep that chest straight. Big squeeze that chest, and open those shoulders. I'm just gonna roll off the hands now, those wrists, because we're gonna be on those wrists a little bit in some push-up positions. And walking around a little bit. All right, you want to make sure they're nice and loose because they don't want to get stiff on you. All right, so our first circuit, we're going to start off with some power exercises for the legs and do some deadlifts. If you do have some kind of weight to use, that would be great. If not, it's the same function. All right, you can always do a little bit more. Obviously, if you have no weight, you want to focus on doing a couple more. And if you do have a weight, all right, because that weight will be a little bit harder for you. Get more workout in with that weight. If not, no big deal. Okay, so I'm coming to side profile for you to see. Now, one of our last exercises would be good mornings, which is a glute and hamstring exercise. Deadlifts are very much like those, except if you can hold the weight. The arms are gonna be extended with that weight. What you're gonna do is bring that chest down, inject those hips, kicking that butt out from behind you. All right, and bring the weight all the way to the ground. As you can see in this position, my shoulders aren't dropping, all right? I'm kicking that butt behind, so I'm not bending those knees, all right? Just a slight bend down. Bring that chest down, hinge of the hips. All right, drive from those hamstrings, squeeze the glutes, and exhale up. Nice, slow, controlled motion. So if you guys got anything that's weight-wise, you can hold some water bottles, 2-liter bottles of soda. If you do have weights, this is a great exercise to do with weights. All right, if you don't, feel free to just do some more. Controlling down, inhaling down. All right, and drive for those hamstrings, and don't give yourself a break unless you need to. Right when that weight touches or those hands touch, all right, come right back up. Drive from those hamstrings, breathe it out, and lock hips up top. If you don't have that weight, a little bit lower as far as we can. All right, without sacrificing the round of the shoulders. Squeeze and breathe it up. Inhale down, exhale it up. Okay, so those are deadlifts. We'll do those one more time to make sure we get that form. All right, our second exercise right here, just a little cardio, our little calf strengthening as well. And all we're gonna do is some visible jump ropes. I want you to roll those wrists as we're doing it. Focus on that jump rope positioning. All right, make sure we're rolling those wrists. Every 5 seconds, we're gonna switch the feet. All right, so we're gonna go 2. All right, I'm gonna go right and left. All right, try to keep the heels up. Just sticking to the toes. Focus a little bit on your balance as well. Keeping that chest up. Normal alignment with the hip. Try not to fall into the outside. I'm gonna do 20 seconds more if you have 10 on each side. Switch. Last 10, we're switching. And our last 5 here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming down to that ground. We'll finish this circuit off with some plank work. We're gonna throw some chest and back work in there. I'll make it a little bit tougher. All right, these call some push-up planks or hand walks. A lot of people call them different things. So we're starting at a deep elbow plank. Go this way for you guys to see me. All right, with the hips down. All right, normal plank to start. We're gonna focus on doing this one arm at a time. So I'm gonna start with my right. I'm gonna push myself off that ground. All right, so shifting my weight to the elbows down. Push that hand to the ground and extend it up. So I'm gonna push up position. All right, whatever arm comes up, comes down first. So right up, right down. First one that comes up is the first one that comes down. If for some reason this becomes too difficult, we hold our position in that low plank. And if we can't do that, we hold it in the high plank. Okay, so each one you do, you can either do for one round, you can do one right arm, all right, or vice versa. Second round, sorry, you can do right, left, or you can do the first round all right, and the second round all left, okay? So we'll do those rounds one more time through that circuit. So grab that weight if you got it. Just want to focus on that form. All right, extend that weight in front of you. Okay, we're gonna do 12 deep ones here. Shoulder width with feet, kick out those hips, and drive it up. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Focus on controlling down, so we're not just dropping the shoulders. Smooth, controlled movements. Inhale. All right, and focus on coming all the way back up and locking those hips. Okay, we're halfway, at 6 to go. Show my position this way. All right, so about 90 degrees in the hips. Get that chest parallel to the ground. And don't drop the weight. Keep the shoulders tight. Control that weight down. Got 3 to go. 2. And our last one. Very good. All right, going right into our jump ropes. So obviously, if you want to make it a little bit harder on yourself, okay, you can switch your feet a little bit quicker. You want to make sure that we're going on each side and try to keep the toes up or the heels up each time. Keep that chest up, roll those wrists. All right, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, right foot to start. We'll go 40 seconds total, so we have 20 on each side. 3, 2, 1, and switch. And we'll switch. Try to keep that heel up, keep the calf engaged, and switching. Okay, that's halfway there. Switch. Last 20 at 10 on each. And switch. And switch. All right, last 5, left side. All right, good. Now heart rate should be up. Now let's try to go right into our core work. If you need that extra break, feel free to pause and come back. If not, let's go right into it. Push-up planks. So I'm going to switch my arms each time. We're starting with the right. So right up, right down, and I'll go into the left. When you do this, try not to move the hips too much. They're obviously going to move because we have one arm up, and you're switching back and forth. You want to keep it as tight as you can to that stomach. All right, and try to keep those hips down. All right, so right arm to start for me. I'm gonna start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Right, extend, right, down, left, up, left, down. As I said, if we get tired at any positioning, we can hold here, that low plank. You can hold here in that upper plank. All right, focus on starting nice and high. Okay, the harder the better. You can always lower down that skill level if we need to. I'm gonna do one more on each side, left side and right. I just did left, right. There we go. And back to that low plank. Make sure each time you come down, right, you're not getting higher and higher. A lot of people push up, and if they come back down, they don't bring those hips where they're supposed to be. Return yourself to that starting position each time. All right, guys, we're done with that first circuit. Let's take a quick drink of water. I know I need it. You most likely will as well. We're gonna go right into some squat positioning and stuff, focus on a little bit of cardio as well, and do a nice deep squat. Okay, so iso squat is when you have a position that you're gonna hold. In our squats, usually a deep squat, those knees are over the toes for shoulder width, and we're at 90 degrees. Okay, we're doing a little bit of cardio exercise, so we're not gonna actually be in that deep squat, but we're gonna be pretty close because our feet are gonna come up off that ground a little bit. And I wanna make sure we're not too low to that ground. So about maybe, I wanna say 80 degrees in those knees, maybe a little bit higher, okay? So we're not all the way into that deep squat. All right, but we're gonna start in that half squat or so. Okay, and all you're gonna do is those feet, you're gonna kick them outside the body. Okay, as I kick them out, they'll come right back to the normal position. So it's out, in, out, in. Okay, if your feet are kicking out and your toes are coming a little bit wider, not pointing straight, it's completely fine. All you should focus on doing is landing gently into that squat each time. So you're not locking those knees at all. Okay, we're getting that butt down. All right, as long as you land the feet at the same time, outside and in. Okay, if you need to just close it up, take a break between each one, that's fine. But focus on keeping the butt down so we don't lock those knees. Okay, that's we go a little bit faster if we can though. Each time land on those feet, make sure the heels stay down as well. All right, so those are some squat jumps, a little bit different than we've done before. Go right into the chest and back work, focus a little bit of the glutes as well on the lower back. For some core, actually no, I'm getting to the feet. We're gonna do some walkouts. We've done walkouts before. Walkouts where the hands come to the ground. And you walk yourself out slowly to a nice straight push-up position. Those hips are down, chest is over the arms. What we're gonna do when we're in that position, we'll do some limb raises. So we focus on glutes, some shoulders as well. So opposite arm and leg are gonna come up. All right, focus on that balance. Try to control it down. One on each side, okay? And then we return. If you can't do one at each time, just do one, or one side at each time, I should say. And just do one limb instead of doing the opposite limbs each time. After you do your limb raise, we're gonna walk it back up, and that'll be 1 rep. So we're gonna do six walkouts, and each time we do a walkout into a limb raise. All right, so here we go. Feet about shoulder width, maybe a little bit closer, that's fine. Bend those knees, let's walk it out. Nice and straight, opposite arm and leg if we can. Nice high lift. All right, if you can't, one at a time. When you're done, we walk it back up. There's one, right back in. Ooh, lost the balance a little bit there. They're not tough, even if you can get the arms and legs off. Just a little bit, focus on that balance. That is great. It is a difficult positioning, a different exercise. Got 3 to go. Last 2. Just like anything, the more you do it, the more you'll feel comfortable. And our last one, walk it up. All right, so our walkouts. And our last exercise of this circuit, actually some core work, sticking with chest and shoulders. Back to that push-up position, we're just gonna do some lateral walks. All right, so in that positioning, you're just gonna left arm, left leg, right arm, right leg. 1, 2, 1, 2. Walking back and forth. When you do this, I want to focus on keeping the chest over the arms. So every time I step, I'm not coming outside that body. I'm keeping it under that shoulder. And we're stepping together. So left arm and left leg, followed by right arm and right leg, depending on what position you're going. So if I'm starting with my left arm, left leg, land at the same time. All right, find a position you feel comfortable going that way, and reverse. All right, chest stays over the arms. Try to keep those hips in that locked position. We're gonna go through one more time. One more quick water break. All right, back to that cardio position. That squat hold. Let's get low. If you feel like this is a little bit too easy, then obviously you can lower yourself down to that deeper squat. Okay, always go to your skill level though first. Focus on getting something perfect, and then you can always bump it up. Don't challenge yourself too quick. All right, so we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Out, in. And as you can see when I'm doing this, my chest is staying up. My hips aren't moving too much. The only thing that's gonna move is those legs. We're going for 30 seconds, and we're halfway there. Keep those knees bent, get those heels down, land those feet at the same time. And a nice even replace as you come back in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, deep breaths, guys. Last 2 to go. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Get ready for our walkouts. We got 6 to go. All right, focus on what you can do. Here we go. Feet together. Bend those knees, lock it out. Straight push-up position, arm and leg. Focus on balance. Back tight, chest over arms. Walk it back up, stand it up. All right, 5 to go. Make sure those hands are under that chest so we can have that balance. Nice extension on the arm and leg. As high as we can. Can't get the hand and foot off the ground. You can always do one at a time. One limb, right arm, right leg, left leg. Okay, don't drop those hips. All right, here's my last 2. And our last one. Walk it up and stand it up. All right, here we go. Our last round. Nice deep breaths. Let's finish strong. We got our lateral walk. Push-up position. So I don't have that much room. I'm trying to stay in the camera frame. So I'm gonna go about 4 steps on each side. All right, make sure we try to land at the same time. Keep that chest up. Left arm, left leg. And reverse. And reverse. And reverse. I'm gonna go back and forth one more time. So here's our last rounds. All right, great job, guys. As always, make sure you cool down, all right? You got some nice quad stretch. Bring that heel up that butt. Hold that balance if you need. Big squeeze, all right? Pull that ankle right up that butt. Make sure we do both sides. You can do some hip rolls. We do a lot of hip work, okay? You can do swings across the body, back and forth. Hamstring stretch, straight leg. Bring that chest to the leg. Bring that toe up for that calf stretch. And always want to make sure we stretch the chest and back that we did a lot of today. Do some shoulder rolls, those arms. All right, lateral. Bring those hips down. All right, we hug ourselves. Bring those hands behind the shoulders and then open it back up. That big hug and we're back down. So open that chest, nice big roll of those shoulders. Trying to open those shoulder blades in the back, rotating the upper hand each time. So left and right. All right, guys. Hope you had a great workout. I know I did. I am sweating. Hope to see you soon at the JCC.